My name is Colin, one of the coaches here at DCF. And let's see, how did I get to CrossFit? I was an athlete my whole life. I got recruited to play down here in Virginia, played at Marymount University. And after college, I just made it this assumption that if I continued playing some sports here and there and like occasionally played in the alumni game, I would continue to be fit as long as I played a game one time a year. It turns out that's not true. Got into long distance running and I got into ultra marathons and adventure races around 2010 into 2011. I could run all day, literally for 24 hours, but couldn't climb a single rope. So I knew something needed to change. So started doing CrossFit and kind of seriously in late 2011. Started coaching by early 2013. A couple years later, I left my career as a high school political science teacher and started coaching CrossFit full time, and that's where I am today. My favorite part about doing CrossFit, I think, is that after 7 and 8 years, I'm still somehow getting better. I'm still not bored. You know, I played tons of sports growing up. I've tried P90X and Insanity and all those kinds of things and got into ultra long distance running, but nothing ever stuck the way that CrossFit is stuck. I'm coming up on my 32nd birthday. I've got 2 kids and at 32 or almost 32, I'm stronger and I'm faster and I'm healthier than I was as a 22-year-old college athlete. And it's really hard to ignore that and not get excited by that. What made me want to stop just doing CrossFit and make the leap to coaching CrossFit is after college I'd started teaching, and with that I started coaching. I was coaching high school wrestling and high school lacrosse. I was good at relating to all kinds of different people and found that I got a lot of enjoyment out of it. And my favorite aspect of coaching CrossFit, I think, is working with newer athletes. And I've worked with super high level athletes and people that have been at CrossFit for a long time and can do multiple muscle ups and snatch 200 pounds and all those kinds of things. And they're a ton of fun to work with, but working with the athletes that are fresh out of the gates, fresh out of foundations, and they've kind of got the bug and they want to get better, working with them to take decent and okay movement and refine and tweak these little pieces so it's getting better and they see the light, like, oh, if I keep doing this, that's how much better I can get. The community has been so incredibly welcoming and open, and it seems very, very coachable. Like, everyone wants to learn, that they want to hear, and that's followed by a close second, maybe even tied with the coaching staff here is amazing. Getting to work with the people that have already been here and have been on staff for a while makes my life, my job easier and more fun. Getting to kind of shoot the shit and hang out with those guys and pick apart how can we make our programming better, how can we make this gym better, what can we do to constantly move that needle just a little bit forward. It has been a real joy, and they're all incredibly dedicated and want nothing but the best for this gym and for the members of the gym. I know that it can be daunting and it can be intimidating and tough, and you look at everything that you do inside of a CrossFit gym. Maybe someone who's brand new or hasn't quite started doesn't know this yet, but all the gymnastics, all the weightlifting, all the metabolic conditioning that we do, there's just so many different things that we want people to get good at. I know it can be really intimidating. So we're a lot of times faced with these what seem like huge tasks, and you just got to start chewing away at it one bit at a time. You don't need to make a massive commitment, and before long, it's nuts what you see, and even in the first 6 months, how much can change. You just take one little tiny step at a time.